Optimal positions for the Sun in astrology. Considering Vesta, signs, and houses. The Sun, representing soul, leadership, power, and self-expression, thrives in placements that enhance its qualities of confidence, creativity, and dignity. Here's an analysis of the best placements for the Sun in terms of houses, signs, and its conjunctions, with Vesta adding depth, dedication, and purpose to the Sun's radiant energy. 1. Sun in the first house, Leo, Aries, or Scorpio ascendant. Benefits. The Sun in the first house emphasizes personal power, charisma, and confidence. With Leo, Aries, or Scorpio ascendants, this placement enhances natural leadership, self-expression, and a commanding presence. With Vesta's influence, Vesta adds focus and dedication to the Sun's energy, fostering a strong sense of self-purpose and identity, as well as a commitment to personal growth and integrity. Conjunctions. Sun with Jupiter brings wisdom and optimism, Sun-Mercury enhances communication skills, and Sun-Moon balances emotional depth with self-expression. 2. Sun in the fifth house, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius ascendant. Benefits. In the fifth house, the Sun shines in the realm of creativity, romance, and self-expression. For Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius ascendants, this placement amplifies creativity, joy, and a love for life, creating a radiant, magnetic personality. With Vesta's influence. Vesta supports the Sun's energy by fostering dedication to creative pursuits, romantic relationships, and the joy of self-expression. Conjunctions. Sun with Venus here enhances artistic talents, Sun-Moon balances emotional warmth with confidence, and Sun-Jupiter amplifies generosity and joy and creativity. 3. Sun in the seventh house, Libra, Leo, or Taurus ascendant. Benefits. The Sun in the seventh house emphasizes harmony, partnerships, and the ability to shine within relationships. For Libra, Leo, or Taurus ascendants, this placement enhances magnetism and a natural affinity for forming meaningful connections. With Vesta's influence, Vesta adds dedication and loyalty, creating a focused and purposeful approach to partnerships and strengthening the commitment to mutual growth. Conjunctions. Sun with Venus promotes harmony in relationships, Sun-Mercury fosters clear and open communication, and Sun-Jupiter supports growth and optimism within partnerships. 4. Sun in the ninth house, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries ascendant. Benefits. In the ninth house, the Sun encourages exploration, learning, and philosophical pursuits. For Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries ascendants, this placement supports a love for travel, higher education, and spiritual growth. With Vesta's influence, Vesta's presence enhances the Sun's energy by fostering dedication to learning, spirituality, and personal philosophy, promoting an idealistic and purpose-driven approach to life. Conjunctions. Sun with Jupiter here enhances wisdom and spiritual insight, Sun-Mercury promotes eloquence in teaching and communication, and Sun-Moon adds emotional depth to philosophical pursuits. 5. Sun in the 10th house, Capricorn, Leo, or Aries ascendant. Benefits. The Sun in the 10th house emphasizes career, reputation, and leadership. For Capricorn, Leo, or Aries ascendants, this placement enhances ambition, a strong sense of duty, and the drive to achieve success in public life. With Vesta's influence, Vesta enhances the Sun's career focus, fostering a purposeful approach to leadership and public roles, promoting dedication to integrity and excellence in professional pursuits. Conjunctions. Sun with Jupiter enhances authority and wisdom, Sun-Mercury supports clear and influential communication, and Sun-Venus adds charisma and grace to public interactions. 6. Sun in Leo, own sign. Benefits. The Sun in Leo reaches its highest expression, enhancing qualities of confidence, creativity, and leadership. This placement supports a generous spirit, self-assuredness, and a love for life. With Vesta's influence, Vesta adds depth and devotion to the Sun's radiant energy in Leo, fostering a lifelong commitment to personal growth, leadership, and artistic expression. Conjunctions. Sun with Jupiter in Leo amplifies optimism and generosity, Sun-Mercury enhances wit and charm, and Sun-Venus promotes artistry and magnetism. 7. Sun conjunct Vesta in dignified and expressive signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Leo. Sun with Vesta in Leo emphasizes dedication to self-expression, creativity, and leadership, promoting a life filled with purpose, confidence, and inspiration. Aries. Sun with Vesta in Aries fosters courage, initiative, and a pioneering spirit, encouraging self-discovery and purposeful action. Sagittarius. Sun with Vesta in Sagittarius promotes dedication to personal beliefs, wisdom, and the pursuit of higher knowledge, fostering an adventurous and idealistic outlook on life. Entire summary. The combination of the Sun and Vesta thrives in placements that support self-expression, leadership, creativity, and purpose. Ideal placements include the Sun in houses that emphasize identity. 1st, creativity. 5th, partnerships. 7th, career. 10th, and wisdom. 9th. Signs such as Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius enhance the Sun's qualities of confidence and ambition, while conjunctions with Jupiter, Mercury, and Venus amplify the Sun's potential for growth, intellect, and charisma. Optimal positions for Moon in astrology, considering Vesta, signs, and houses. The Moon, representing emotions, intuition, and inner needs, thrives in placements that support emotional security, personal growth, and nurturing energy. Here's an analysis of the best placements for the Moon in terms of houses, signs, and its conjunctions, taking into account the complementary influence of Vesta, which adds focus, devotion, and purpose to the emotional depths of the Moon. 1. Moon in the 1st house, Cancer, Taurus, or Pisces ascendant. Benefits. The Moon in the 1st house brings emotional depth and intuition to the individual's personality. With Cancer, Taurus, or Pisces ascendant, this placement heightens sensitivity, empathy, and natural nurturing qualities, creating a comforting presence. With Vesta's influence, Vesta in conjunction with the Moon here adds a devoted focus on emotional self-awareness and aligning outward expression with inner truth. Conjunctions. Moon with Venus enhances emotional warmth and charm. Moon Jupiter promotes optimism and generosity, and Moon Mercury brings emotional intelligence and communicative depth. 2. Moon in the 2nd house, Taurus or Cancer ascendant. Benefits. In the 2nd house of material security and self-worth, the Moon brings an emotional connection to possessions, stability, and values. With Taurus or Cancer ascendant, this position supports an intuitive understanding of finances and a deep need for comfort and security. With Vesta's influence, Vesta's energy in the 2nd house emphasizes dedication to creating a secure foundation and aligns financial management with emotional well-being. Conjunctions. Moon with Venus here brings comfort and financial ease. Moon Jupiter enhances abundance, and Moon Mercury adds practical wisdom in financial and emotional matters. 3. Moon in the 4th house, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces ascendant. Benefits. The Moon feels at home in the 4th house, associated with family, roots, and emotional security. With Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces ascendant, this placement brings a strong attachment to family and home, creating a nurturing, comforting presence. With Vesta's influence, Vesta in the 4th house adds dedication to family and home life, supporting emotional grounding and a sense of purpose through nurturing relationships and maintaining family harmony. Conjunctions. Moon with Venus enhances warmth in family interactions. Moon Jupiter supports a harmonious family environment, and Moon Mercury aids in clear communication with family members. 4. Moon in the 5th house, Leo, Cancer, or Taurus ascendant. Benefits. In the 5th house of creativity, romance, and joy, the Moon brings emotional sensitivity to creative pursuits and love. For Leo, Cancer, or Taurus ascendants, this placement enhances romantic and artistic expression, creating a joyful approach to life. With Vesta supports dedicated and purposeful creativity, enhancing the depth and devotion in romantic relationships and creative work. Conjunctions. Moon Venus amplifies artistic talents, Moon Jupiter enhances joyful expression, and Moon Mercury supports eloquence in creative communication and romantic pursuits. 5. Moon in the 7th house, Libra, Cancer, or Pisces ascendant. Benefits. In the 7th house of partnerships, the Moon fosters emotional closeness and intuition in relationships. For Libra, Cancer, or Pisces ascendants, this position brings natural warmth, empathy, and understanding to partnerships, enhancing connection and harmony. With Vesta's influence, Vesta in conjunction with the Moon in the 7th house promotes dedication and loyalty in partnerships, encouraging emotional commitment and depth in relationships. Conjunctions. Moon with Venus creates emotional balance, Moon Jupiter fosters mutual support and optimism, and Moon Mercury aids in compassionate and open communication with partners. 6. Moon in the 9th house, Sagittarius, Cancer, or Pisces ascendant. Benefits. The Moon in the 9th house brings an emotional connection to learning, spirituality, and adventure. With Sagittarius, Cancer, or Pisces ascendant, this placement fosters a desire to explore emotionally fulfilling spiritual or philosophical paths. With Vesta's influence, Vesta enhances dedication to spiritual practices and learning, aligning emotional fulfillment with personal growth and exploration. Conjunctions. Moon with Venus in this house fosters compassion, Moon Jupiter enhances spiritual optimism and generosity, and Moon Mercury supports thoughtful and intuitive communication and spiritual learning. 7. Moon in the 10th house, Capricorn, Cancer, or Libra ascendant. Benefits. In the 10th house of career and public image, the moon enhances emotional connection and intuition in professional life. With Capricorn, Cancer, or Libra ascendant, this placement supports emotional resonance with career goals and a nurturing public presence. With Vesta's influence, Vesta adds dedication to career goals, focusing emotional energy on achieving meaningful work that aligns with personal purpose. Conjunctions. Moon with Venus enhances public appeal, Moon Jupiter brings optimism and opportunity in career, and Moon Mercury supports communication skills that resonate emotionally with the public. 8. Moon in Taurus. Exalted benefits. The moon is exalted in Taurus, promoting emotional stability, comfort, and a deep appreciation for beauty and sensory pleasures. This placement provides an intuitive connection to the material world, with an emphasis on creating lasting security. With Vesta's influence, Vesta enhances devotion to emotional stability and self-care, supporting personal growth through consistency and dedication to one's values. Conjunctions. Moon Venus amplifies artistic and aesthetic sensitivity, Moon Jupiter enhances abundance, and Moon Mercury brings emotional clarity and practicality in self-expression. 9. Moon conjunct Vesta in sensitive and nurturing signs, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus. Cancer. Moon with Vesta in Cancer emphasizes devotion to home, family, and emotional security, encouraging self-nurturance and strong family bonds. Pisces. Moon with Vesta in Pisces enhances spirituality, empathy, and a sense of compassionate service, creating an emotionally and spiritually fulfilling life. Taurus. Moon with Vesta in Taurus emphasizes emotional grounding, stability, and a love for nature and beauty, fostering a life built on comfort, security, and dedication to values. Summary. The moon and Vesta work harmoniously when the moon is in positions that foster emotional depth, security, and purpose. Ideal placements include the moon in houses that emphasize personal growth, 4th, partnerships, 7th, creativity, 5th, and spirituality, 9th, 12th. Exalted and harmonious signs such as Cancer, Taurus, and Pisces amplify the nurturing and compassionate qualities of the moon. Conjunctions with Venus, Jupiter, and Mercury in these areas further enhance the moon's positive aspects, creating an environment where emotional fulfillment and purpose are fully integrated. Optimal positions for Mercury in astrology, considering Vesta, signs, and houses. Mercury, associated with intellect, communication, logic, and curiosity, finds its greatest expression in placements that encourage intellectual growth, clear communication, and versatility. Here's an analysis of the best placements for Mercury in terms of houses, signs, and its conjunctions, with Vesta enhancing Mercury's attributes through dedication and purposeful focus. 1. Mercury in the first house, Gemini, Virgo, or Libra ascendant. Benefits. Mercury in the first house supports a sharp, witty, and articulate personality. With Gemini, Virgo, or Libra ascendant, this placement emphasizes intellect, versatility, and curiosity, enhancing social skills and adaptability. With Vesta's influence, Vesta enhances Mercury's focus, fostering dedication to personal growth, mental clarity, and effective self-expression. Conjunctions. Mercury with Venus brings charm and elegance to communication. Mercury Moon enhances emotional intelligence, and Mercury Jupiter supports optimism and wisdom in thought processes. 2. Mercury in the third house, Gemini, Virgo, or Libra ascendant. Benefits. In the third house, Mercury shines in its natural realm of communication, learning, and intellectual pursuits. For Gemini, Virgo, or Libra ascendants, this placement enhances skills in writing, speaking, and exchanging ideas. With Vesta's influence, Vesta supports focused learning and thoughtful communication, bringing dedication to intellectual pursuits and relationships with siblings and peers. Conjunctions. Mercury-Venus fosters harmony in conversations. Mercury-Jupiter expands intellectual curiosity, and Mercury-Moon enhances empathy and intuition in communication. 3. Mercury in the 5th house, Leo, Gemini, or Virgo ascendant. Benefits. Mercury in the 5th house promotes creativity, intellectual playfulness, and expressive communication. For Leo, Gemini, or Virgo ascendants, this position enhances the ability to think creatively and communicate with flair in romance and personal expression. With Vesta's influence, Vesta adds focus and dedication to creative pursuits, supporting intellectual and artistic expressions that reflect depth and purpose. Conjunctions. Mercury with Venus encourages artistic communication. Mercury-Jupiter enhances storytelling abilities, and Mercury-Moon supports an intuitive understanding of creative projects. Mercury in the 7th house, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius ascendant. Benefits. In the 7th house of partnerships, Mercury fosters open communication, intellectual connection, and adaptability in relationships. For Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius ascendants, this placement enhances the ability to form meaningful and balanced partnerships. With Vesta's influence, Vesta brings dedication and clarity to communication in relationships, fostering long-term commitments based on intellectual compatibility and mutual respect. Conjunctions. Mercury with Venus promotes harmony in conversations. Mercury-Moon enhances emotional intelligence in partnerships, and Mercury-Jupiter encourages optimism and growth in communication. 5. Mercury in the 9th house, Sagittarius, Gemini, or Virgo ascendant. Benefits. Mercury in the 9th house promotes a love for learning, philosophy, and intellectual expansion. For Sagittarius, Gemini, or Virgo ascendants, this placement encourages exploration of new ideas, cultures, and philosophies. With Vesta's influence, Vesta enhances Mercury's dedication to learning and intellectual pursuits, promoting a purposeful approach to education and spiritual growth. Conjunctions. Mercury with Jupiter expands philosophical thinking. Mercury-Venus fosters a love for intellectual beauty, and Mercury-Moon supports intuitive learning and empathy in teaching. 6. Mercury in the 10th house, Gemini, Virgo, or Capricorn ascendant. Benefits. In the 10th house of career and public image, Mercury supports communication, analytical skills, and versatility in professional life. For Gemini, Virgo, or Capricorn ascendants, this placement enhances the ability to convey ideas clearly, think strategically, and make effective decisions in public life. With Vesta's influence, Vesta supports dedication to career and intellectual growth, promoting a purposeful approach to professional development and public interactions. Conjunctions. Mercury with Jupiter brings optimism and intellectual growth in career. Mercury-Venus enhances diplomacy and social grace, and Mercury-Moon supports empathetic leadership and public communication. 7. Mercury in Gemini or Virgo own signs. Benefits. Mercury in Gemini or Virgo is at its peak with enhanced intellect, communication, and adaptability. In Gemini, Mercury is versatile, social, and witty, while in Virgo, it is analytical, precise, and detail-oriented. With Vesta's influence, Vesta strengthens Mercury's intellectual focus, promoting a dedicated approach to learning, mental clarity, and effective communication. Conjunctions. Mercury with Venus in these signs enhances social charm and artistic expression. Mercury-Moon supports emotional intelligence, and Mercury-Jupiter fosters intellectual curiosity and philosophical growth. 8. Mercury conjunct Vesta in analytical and communicative signs, Gemini, Virgo, Libra. Gemini. Mercury with Vesta in Gemini emphasizes dedication to communication, adaptability, and a love for learning, fostering a lifelong pursuit of intellectual growth and social engagement. Virgo. Mercury with Vesta in Virgo brings a focused, analytical approach to knowledge, with an emphasis on precision, practicality, and dedication to mental clarity. Libra. Mercury with Vesta in Libra fosters a love for harmonious communication and intellectual balance, encouraging dedication to relationships and fair-minded interactions. The combination of Mercury and Vesta works best in placements that support intellectual growth, clear communication, and purposeful expression. Ideal positions include Mercury in houses that emphasize learning 3rd, partnerships 7th, creativity 5th, and career 10th. Signs such as Gemini, Virgo, and Libra enhance Mercury's mental clarity and communicative strengths, while conjunctions with Venus, Jupiter, and Moon further amplify Mercury's positive attributes, fostering an environment where intellect, curiosity, and purpose thrive. Optimal positions for Jupiter in astrology. Considering Vesta, signs, and houses. Jupiter, associated with knowledge, growth, wisdom, and fortune, reaches its highest potential in placements that encourage learning, spiritual growth, and expansion. Here's an analysis of the best placements for Jupiter in terms of houses, signs, and its conjunctions, with Vesta enhancing Jupiter's qualities through focus, dedication, and purpose. 1. Jupiter in the first house, Sagittarius, Pisces, or Cancer ascendant. Benefits. Jupiter in the first house brings optimism, generosity, and a positive outlook, enhancing the individual's ability to inspire and uplift others. With Sagittarius, Pisces, or Cancer ascendants, this placement amplifies natural wisdom, charisma, and spiritual alignment. With Vesta's influence, Vesta enhances Jupiter's impact, creating a dedicated approach to self-improvement, personal growth, and the pursuit of higher knowledge. Conjunctions. Jupiter with Venus increases charm and social grace. Jupiter-Moon fosters emotional intelligence, and Jupiter-Mercury enhances intellectual curiosity and communication skills. 2. Jupiter in the fourth house, Cancer, Pisces, or Sagittarius ascendant. Benefits. In the fourth house, Jupiter brings growth and emotional security within the home and family life. For Cancer, Pisces, or Sagittarius ascendants, this placement supports a nurturing, expansive home environment that values wisdom and learning. With Vesta's influence, Vesta in the fourth house fosters dedication to family and spiritual growth, aligning Jupiter's expansive influence with purpose and emotional grounding. Conjunctions. Jupiter with the Moon deepens family bonds and intuition. Jupiter-Venus adds harmony and beauty to the home, and Jupiter-Mercury enhances intellectual stimulation and family discussions. 3. Jupiter in the fifth house, Leo, Sagittarius, or Pisces ascendant. Benefits. Jupiter in the fifth house encourages creative expression, joy, and an optimistic approach to life. For Leo, Sagittarius, or Pisces ascendants, this position enhances personal creativity, romance, and an appreciation for culture and learning. With Vesta's influence, Vesta in the fifth house adds focus and devotion to creative pursuits, enhancing Jupiter's inspirational qualities in artistic and intellectual areas. Conjunctions. Jupiter-Venus enhances artistic talents and romantic appeal. Jupiter-Moon brings emotional depth to creative projects, and Jupiter-Mercury supports intellectual creativity and eloquence. 4. Jupiter in the seventh house, Libra, Pisces, or Sagittarius ascendant. Benefits. In the seventh house of partnerships, Jupiter promotes generosity, fairness, and mutual growth in relationships. For Libra, Pisces, or Sagittarius ascendants, this placement encourages harmonious and balanced partnerships with shared values. With Vesta's influence, Vesta adds a sense of dedication and purpose to partnerships, enhancing Jupiter's capacity for compassion, support, and shared ideals within relationships. Conjunctions. Jupiter-Venus fosters beauty and harmony in relationships. Jupiter-Moon enhances emotional understanding, and Jupiter-Mercury promotes open and positive communication. 5. Jupiter in the ninth house, Sagittarius, Pisces, or Cancer ascendant. Benefits. Jupiter feels at home in the ninth house, associated with philosophy, higher education, and spirituality. For Sagittarius, Pisces, or Cancer ascendants, this placement encourages spiritual exploration, travel, and an enthusiastic pursuit of knowledge. With Vesta's influence, Vesta supports Jupiter's spiritual pursuits, adding dedication and focus to the quest for wisdom and the desire for a meaningful life path. Conjunctions. Jupiter with Venus in the ninth house enhances aesthetic appreciation and spiritual compassion. Jupiter-Moon fosters intuitive understanding, and Jupiter-Mercury promotes eloquent teaching and writing. 6. Jupiter in the 10th house, Sagittarius, Pisces, or Leo ascendant. Benefits. In the 10th house of career and public life, Jupiter supports success, recognition, and ethical conduct in professional pursuits. For Sagittarius, Pisces, or Leo ascendants, this placement brings leadership skills, wisdom, and a desire to make a positive impact on society. With Vesta's influence, Vesta enhances Jupiter's focus on career goals, adding dedication and a sense of purpose to their professional life and public reputation. Conjunctions. Jupiter with the moon adds emotional intelligence in public dealings. Jupiter-Venus brings charm and social grace. And Jupiter-Mercury supports clear and positive communication in professional settings. 7. Jupiter in Sagittarius, own sign, benefits. Jupiter in Sagittarius emphasizes optimism, wisdom, and a love for learning, travel, and spiritual growth. This placement enhances the individual's faith, generosity, and enthusiasm for life. With Vesta's influence, Vesta strengthens Jupiter's devotion to ideals, fostering a dedicated pursuit of truth, philosophy, and personal freedom. Conjunctions. Jupiter-Venus in Sagittarius amplifies social warmth and artistic appreciation. Jupiter-Moon deepens intuition, and Jupiter-Mercury enhances eloquence and teaching ability. 8. Jupiter conjunct Vesta in philosophical and expansive signs Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer. Sagittarius. Jupiter with Vesta in Sagittarius enhances dedication to knowledge, wisdom, and the pursuit of spiritual truth, creating a lifelong devotion to learning and personal growth. Pisces. Jupiter with Vesta in Pisces fosters compassion, empathy, and devotion to helping others, with a strong inclination towards spirituality and healing. Cancer. Jupiter with Vesta in Cancer deepens emotional intelligence and creates a strong connection to family, home, and personal values, with a dedicated focus on nurturing and supporting others. Summary. The combination of Jupiter and Vesta works best in placements that support learning, spirituality, compassion, and expansion. Ideal placements include Jupiter in houses that emphasize wisdom, partnerships, 7th, creativity, 5th, and emotional security, 4th. Signs such as Sagittarius, Pisces, and Cancer amplify Jupiter's positive qualities of wisdom and generosity, while conjunctions with Venus, Moon, and Mercury further enhance Jupiter's potential for compassionate growth, intellectual expansion, and ethical alignment. Optimal positions for Venus in astrology, considering Vesta, signs, and houses. Venus, associated with love, beauty, relationships, sensuality, and refinement, flourishes in positions that emphasize harmony, connection, and balanced emotional and material well-being. Here's an analysis of the best placements for Venus in terms of houses, signs, and its conjunctions, taking into account the attributes of Vesta as a complementary energy of devotion, purpose, and alignment. 1. Venus in the first house, Libra, Pisces, or Taurus ascendant, benefits. In the first house, Venus brings beauty, charm, and magnetic appeal to the native's personality. With Libra, Pisces, or Taurus ascendant, where Venus rules or is exalted, Venus enhances self-worth, attractiveness, and the ability to build harmonious relationships. With Vesta's influence, the presence of Vesta adds dedication to personal refinement and inner alignment, encouraging a harmonious balance between self-love and outward expression. Conjunctions. Venus with Jupiter here can amplify positive characteristics like compassion and generosity, while Venus-Moon enhances emotional connection and charisma. A Venus-Mercury conjunction adds eloquence and enhances the intellectual appeal. 2. Venus in the second house, Taurus or Libra ascendant, benefits. In the second house of material wealth and self-worth, Venus supports financial stability, artistic pursuits, and enjoyment of sensual pleasures. For Taurus or Libra ascendant, Venus emphasizes values that are deeply tied to self-worth and financial prosperity. With Vesta's influence, Vesta in conjunction would bring a focused commitment to building security and honoring personal values, aligning finances with a sense of purpose and devotion. Conjunctions. Venus with Mercury in this house aids in financial planning and business acumen. Venus-Jupiter brings abundance, while Venus-Moon enhances emotional fulfillment and comfort in material surroundings. 3. Venus in the fifth house, Libra, Leo, or Pisces ascendant, benefits. Venus in the house of creativity, romance, and self-expression brings artistic talents, passion, and an appreciation for beauty. For Libra, Leo, or Pisces ascendants, Venus here enhances creativity, joy, and attraction to refined, cultural experiences. With Vesta's influence, Vesta supports dedication to personal passions, adding depth to creative pursuits and encouraging artistic or romantic expression with purpose. Conjunctions. Venus-Jupiter brings expanded creative inspiration, while Venus-Moon enhances emotional depth in creative expression. Venus with Mercury can make for expressive and eloquent communication of artistic ideas. 4. Venus in the seventh house, Libra, Taurus, or Cancer ascendant, benefits. In the seventh house of partnerships, Venus encourages harmonious relationships and balanced partnerships. For Libra or Taurus ascendants, this placement heightens natural charm and attraction, fostering cooperative and fulfilling relationships. With Vesta's influence, Vesta here promotes devotion and commitment within partnerships, adding depth and a sense of purpose to relationships. Conjunctions: Venus with the Moon creates emotional harmony in relationships, while Venus-Jupiter enhances mutual growth. Venus-Mercury strengthens communication in partnerships, and Venus with Vesta here highlights loyalty and dedication. 5. Venus in the ninth house, Pisces, Sagittarius, or Taurus ascendant. Benefits: Venus in the ninth house supports a love for travel, spirituality, and higher learning. This position resonates well with Pisces, Sagittarius, or Taurus ascendants, who may seek beauty in philosophical or spiritual exploration. With Vesta's influence, Vesta brings a sense of dedication to learning, spiritual practices, and personal growth, enhancing the pursuit of love, beauty, and knowledge. Conjunctions: Venus-Jupiter in this house brings philosophical depth and compassion, while Venus-Moon enhances emotional connection with spiritual pursuits. Venus-Mercury aids in communicating or teaching spiritual or artistic subjects. 6. Venus in the 10th house, Capricorn, Libra, or Taurus ascendant. Benefits: Venus in the 10th house supports career success, a polished reputation, and public admiration. For Capricorn, Libra, or Taurus ascendants, this placement enhances social skills and aids in careers related to art, beauty, or diplomacy. With Vesta's influence, Vesta adds a sense of dedication to one's career, making Venus-driven pursuits in public life meaningful and purpose-driven. Conjunctions: Venus-Jupiter here brings opportunities for success and public recognition, Venus-Moon enhances public appeal, and Venus-Mercury aids in networking and diplomacy. 7. Venus in Pisces, exalted position. Benefits: Venus is exalted in Pisces, symbolizing unconditional love, compassion, and artistic inspiration. This position heightens Venus's natural qualities of beauty, love, and harmony, with an emphasis on empathy and spirituality. With Vesta's influence, Vesta adds devotion to spiritual love, creativity, and altruism, encouraging the individual to channel Venusian qualities into higher expressions of compassion and art. Conjunctions: Venus-Jupiter in Pisces amplifies compassion and creativity. Venus-Moon enhances empathy, and Venus-Mercury brings eloquence in expressing artistic or spiritual ideas. 8. Venus conjunct Vesta in signs of beauty and compassion. Libra, Taurus, Pisces. Libra, Venus with Vesta in Libra emphasizes partnership, beauty, and harmony, fostering a devoted approach to relationships and aesthetic pursuits. Taurus, Venus with Vesta in Taurus highlights love for nature, sensual pleasures, and material stability, encouraging a focus on creating beauty and security. Pisces, Venus with Vesta in Pisces elevates love and compassion, encouraging selfless service, artistic expression, and spiritual devotion. Summary: in combining Venus and Vesta, the most harmonious placements involve positions where Venus's beauty, love, and harmony align with Vesta's devotion and dedication. Ideal placements include Venus in houses that emphasize creativity, 5th, partnership, 7th, and spirituality, 9th, 12th, and signs where Venus is at home or exalted, Libra, Taurus, Pisces. Conjunctions with planets like Jupiter, Moon, and Mercury in these areas further amplify Venus's positive qualities, making these positions powerful for those seeking to integrate beauty, love, and higher purpose in their lives. Optimal positions for Neptune in astrology. Considering Vesta, signs, and houses. Neptune, the planet of spirituality, dreams, and compassion, reaches its full potential in placements that encourage mystical exploration, creativity, and emotional transcendence. Here's an analysis of the best placements for Neptune in terms of houses, signs, and its conjunctions, with Vesta enhancing Neptune's qualities through focus, dedication, and purpose. 1. Neptune in the 4th house, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio ascendant. Benefits: Neptune in the 4th house deepens the individual's connection to family, roots, and emotional security. With Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio ascendants, this placement fosters a mystical, peaceful approach to home life, creating an ideal sanctuary. With Vesta's influence, Vesta enhances dedication to family and home, making these areas feel spiritually purposeful and grounding. Conjunctions: Neptune with the moon increases intuition and sensitivity. Neptune-Venus brings beauty and compassion to the home environment. Neptune-Jupiter supports spiritual growth and generosity within the family. 2. Neptune in the 5th house, Pisces, Leo, or Cancer ascendant. Benefits. In the 5th house, Neptune enhances creative imagination, romance, and self-expression. For Pisces, Leo, or Cancer ascendants, this placement inspires artistic vision and empathetic romance. With Vesta's influence. Vesta's presence in the 5th house brings purpose to creativity, making artistic expression or romantic connections more devoted and spiritually meaningful. Conjunctions. Neptune with Venus amplifies artistic talent. Neptune-Jupiter brings optimism and joy in creativity. Neptune-Mercury supports intuitive communication in artistic or romantic endeavors. 3. Neptune in the 7th house, Pisces, Libra, or Taurus ascendant. Benefits. In the 7th house, Neptune fosters a spiritual and idealistic approach to partnerships. For Pisces, Libra, or Taurus ascendants, this position enhances empathy and dedication to relationships. With Vesta's influence, Vesta promotes loyalty and emotional commitment, aligning Neptune's compassion with purposeful partnership. Conjunctions. Neptune with Venus enhances beauty and idealism in relationships. Neptune-Moon increases intuitive connection. Neptune-Mercury supports compassionate communication. 4. Neptune in the 8th house, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer ascendant. Benefits. Neptune in the 8th house heightens sensitivity to transformation, shared resources, and emotional depth. For Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer ascendants, this position brings a mystical approach to life's mysteries and spiritual transformation. With Vesta's influence, Vesta brings focus and dedication to transformative growth, supporting an intense journey of emotional healing and discovery. Conjunctions. Neptune with Jupiter promotes spiritual and emotional expansion. Neptune-Venus adds understanding in intimate relationships. Neptune-Moon enhances intuitive connection with others. 5. Neptune in the 9th house, Sagittarius, Pisces, or Cancer ascendant. Benefits. Neptune in the 9th house emphasizes spirituality, philosophy, and broad-minded learning. For Sagittarius, Pisces, or Cancer ascendants, this placement brings a compassionate, mystical perspective to understanding the world. With Vesta's influence, Vesta amplifies dedication to learning and spiritual pursuit, focusing Neptune's influence toward personal growth and exploration. Conjunctions. Neptune-Jupiter fosters wisdom and spiritual optimism. Neptune-Venus adds appreciation for philosophy and beauty. Neptune-Mercury promotes inspirational and intuitive teaching. 6. Neptune in the 12th house, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio ascendant. Benefits. Neptune feels at home in the 12th house, which relates to spirituality and mysticism. For Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio ascendants, this placement enhances intuition, compassion, and transcendence. With Vesta's influence, Vesta's presence supports Neptune's spiritual focus in the 12th house, encouraging meditation, self-discovery, and service. Conjunctions. Neptune with Jupiter supports spiritual growth. Neptune-Venus adds compassion and altruism. Neptune-Moon creates a powerful alignment for healing. 7. Neptune in Pisces, own sign. Benefits. Neptune in Pisces represents the height of spiritual compassion, imagination, and empathy, ideal for those inclined toward arts, healing, or spiritual work. With Vesta's influence, Vesta in Pisces amplifies Neptune's dedication to spiritual ideals, fostering empathy, compassion, and creative expression. Conjunctions. Neptune with Jupiter in Pisces enhances spiritual wisdom. Neptune-Venus supports artistic expression. Neptune-Moon heightens intuition and empathy. 8. Neptune conjunct Vesta in compassionate and mystical signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Neptune with Vesta in Pisces emphasizes spiritual growth and a life devoted to healing, empathy, and transcendence. Cancer. Neptune with Vesta in Cancer brings emotional depth, focusing on family, intuition, and nurturing. Scorpio. Neptune with Vesta in Scorpio fosters transformative spiritual growth, encouraging a journey into life's mysteries. Summary. Neptune and Vesta align harmoniously in placements that emphasize spirituality, compassion, and emotional depth. Ideal positions include Neptune in houses related to introspection, 12th, relationships, 7th, transformation, 8th, and creativity, 5th. Signs such as Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio amplify Neptune's intuitive qualities, while conjunctions with Venus, Jupiter, and Moon enhance Neptune's potential for compassion, imagination, and spiritual growth.